I've actually just managed to pick up a military alliance with Dido, which is great, because they're actually at war with Gaul, which gives me a huge advantage on that one. Let's go cultural alliance with Mongolia. I think a science alliance. Again, I always like that one. Oh, that's an economic. Research alliance with Canada. Great. And then actually we can get ourselves another friendship with these guys. Hey, wonderful. Actually, can we join in with this war? No, we can't. We've got to wait a few turns before we can go to war. How many turns? 3 turns, and then we can go to war. That's not bad. Oh, 665 gold for 3 luxuries from Coupe there. That's pretty good. I'll take that. Right, what about some niter? Any people want niter? Yeah, Coupe wants some niter. And Dido wants a bit of niter. Horses, anybody? Yeah, Coupe wants that still. What about iron? Coupe just wants everything. I think Coupe just wants to chat. That seems to be the thing that I've got from them. 3,170. That is enough now to get myself a great general. That's 3,000 golds to do that. But I really, really want her because she can mean my trebuchets, which I've got here, can move and fire, which will be a huge bonus for me. The Great Merchant gives me an envoy and some gold. Where am I going to spend this envoy, eh? I've got 2 of them now. Actually, that means I can get Preslav, which gives me more loyalty for encampment buildings. That's great. Oh, Cliffs of Dover. That actually just explored a lot of up here. So you can see Canada is actually French Canada today, which is quite apt. Quite like that. Gaul are settled in where I guess like the lowlands and Germany would be. We've definitely got an Italian Carthage, which I have not forgiven them for down there. It looks happy and content, but that's 17 population without a wall. They don't know what pain is, and I feel like I need to introduce them to it. Okay, so we already know that my ally is at war with them, but I mean Canada, a formal war sounds fun, doesn't it? Actually, look, it does. Okay, it sounds fun, but not as fun as I was hoping. What about Coupe? Do you want to have a come on, joint war? You know you want to. No. Okay, nobody's really going to pay me to go to war, which is a bit of a shame. Still though, that from Canada works out pretty good. We'll do that. Joint war. Let's do it. Perfect. That means that Gaul, I think, is at war with most people. Coupe, can I get you to join in on this war just for 1 gold? 21 gold. Okay, good. Right, Gaul's at war with everybody that I've met that they've also met. I feel like one of those, like, friends where I just sort of bring nothing but badness to Gaul, and they're like, why would you do this? And I'm sort of like, yeah, sorry. I think though this is looking pretty good. We'll get that trebuchet to move again so it can shoot the walls. Doesn't do much damage to the walls, but that's okay. And then we'll attack the city with Hippolyta. Good. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, they're shooting various places. They've got lots of city defenses, but generally speaking, as long as my frontline troops are doing good, I'm happy. And my frontline troops are doing good, so I am happy. Trebuchet attacks a second time. Okay, and this guy will as well. My trebuchets are useless, I think, is the long and short of this, but that's not why we brought them, you know? We brought them for backup. We'll go 1 attack, 2 attacks with the muskets. Okay, this is where we start doing real damage now. And then the siege tower's going to unconnect itself and move over. I can then do just 1 more, like get a tortoise movement, and then we'll go attack on that city. Good, right, so the city is now weakening quite nicely. 1 attack, 2 attacks, move again, 3 attacks, and then 4 attacks. The city's mine. Haha. Right, perfect. Let's get these ancient walls up and running. 8 turns, that'll do nicely. Cool. That is 1 city down. That is very successful. I like that. Line inventory, 250 gold for the upgrade. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right, Hercules, he's actually just gonna truffle his way in and just chill. I think 610 for a line inventory just to be purchased. That's awesome. So we're doing that quickly. Otherwise, upgrading is the name of the game. It's just whether or not I buy the 460 gold. Nope, we're not doing that. Waiting 3 turns and then we're going to upgrade everybody. So yeah, we're just 3 turns of chilling. Everybody pull back for a sec. We're just gonna relax, let our units all upgrade, and then come back fighting stronger. Checking in around the world, you'll actually see that we're doing 6th in science, 27 techs versus Coupe's 33. That is exceptional from Coupe, having 33 techs. How many cities? They've got 2 cities. Honestly, that's amazing. I have full credit to you, Coupe. I'm amazed, and I find that amazing. I don't even know what to say. Just well done. Oh, good old AI. I think we can march on this city now, seeing as we've just spawned a line infantry army from literally nowhere, which is quite exciting. You move twice, go to there, and then up you get. Perfect. Okay, good. Yeah, we'll be pretty quick actually. There we go. 1 attack, 2 attacks, and then followed up by 3 attacks. We'll have this city next turn. And instead of conscription, professional army gets in, which means that we can now, for 125 gold, get ourselves line inventories in every single musketman spot. Oh, beautiful. Okay, now metal casting actually opens up ballistics for us, which would be pretty cool. So we need to keep an eye on that one as well. 1 attack, and then do it a second time. That city's mine as well. Hee hee hee. Perfect. Hippolyta, now you just need to make your way to the front line again. This is, to be fair, half the battle here is actually just making sure that all my units can move around. It's so rocky and hilly up here. Oh yeah, bombards as well. Haha, of course I've got bombards. That's awesome. Okay, we need a bit more niter to utilise all these things exactly, but I think this is generally doing pretty good now. We've got our units. They're all beginning to surround. Yeah, look at this. Ho ho. Perfect. This is the Gaul capital as well, so once this falls, I feel like we'll have done pretty well. Adawatuka, you were a good city. You were a good independent city, and then Rome came along, as is such, and just kind of ruined the day, really. I don't want to get Hippolyta to the front line here. Let's just move you to there, you to there, you to there. Perfect. Who's going to get the second attack? I'll give it to the Bombard. Mr. Bombardus, Bombardicus, Spartacus, Bombardicus. I don't know where this is going. I've sort of lost the plot here, really. But hang on, kabam, and let's just start attacking. Why not? Why the hell not? You know, I had a really sort of SimCity-esque plan for this game. I was going to go all peaceful, and then this sort of happened, and I don't know why. just sort of all went wrong, really. Ugh, never mind. Still building loads of cities. I know the Warlord's Throne is really good, but I really do miss the 3-builder. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. That's a pretty decent trade route. Look at that. Oh, yes. That was a city-state. Oi, oi. What's this? What's this, Mongolia? Right, look. How do you explain that? Look, that is not your city, is it? I remember back on Civ 5, there used to be this really handy thing with cities where if it used to be a city-state, it used to give the little symbol. I wish that was a thing still. That would be really, really handy. Hang on, what was this? Oh, tea. Tea in Wales? Oh, what an evening. God, I'm settling loads of cities everywhere. I mean, they're great. They're lovely cities, but again, I just have no builders. I really need to just start chucking builders out from my highly populated cities. What is going on here? Okay, right. I love it. It's just like it's like blah, and everything dies immediately, and you have to kind of then like tune back in and go, right, what happened? What happened there? Was this all? I think it's all under control, but sometimes you're never entirely sure. Let's give you crew weapons and let you heal quickly. I'll give this line infantry a moment in the sun. We'll go quabam, quabam, and then I think quabamo. Let's give Hippolyta the chance to make you attack twice. I'll go to there to siege the city, although that's actually not needed because that takes the city and then that pushes forward even further. Oh yes, look at all this, and I even get to attack over the top there. Isn't that lovely? Wonderful. Okay, so Gaul is now feeling pretty galled by what's happening here. I think that fort will give me ballistics. Yay! Field cannons are actually going to be really handy, so yeah, that's cool. No military emergencies. We've got alliances with everybody here. Oh, it passed. But Dido voted for it. Oh, cheeky, but she can't go to war with me because we're still in the peace deal. And we're in alliance as well. That's cheeky though. You've got to keep an eye on Dido. She'll war you. I think I might start putting some theatre squares down. I just feel like it. I feel like this would be a wonderful thing to do. Some more commercial hubs as well. Lovely stuff. Trade routes, culture. Oh, civilization has it all. Oh, we've got Renaissance walls up now. You know what? I just don't have the heart to be doing this right now. I've had a bunch of games in a row where I've been attacking just with large inventory armies going through wars. You know what? At what point does Ursa get to say, no, that's not what I want to do today. We're going to do something different. It's going to be very good fun. It's going to be wonderful. Everyone's going to love it. Just trust me. Trust me, it's all good. Look at these trade deals we can get. Oh, Gaul's back on side. Look at this. Okay. So we own enough of Europe. Now we're gonna do some Sim Citying. I at the moment feels like a science victory is kind of what we're leading towards here, but I kind of like the idea of going for a culture victory because it's just so randomly difficult from what we've got at the moment. But I like the idea of going for a culture victory. I mean, Canada has pretty much all of the writers in the game so far. If we just take a little look at this, you can see a bunch of them have gone down. Actually, some people have built them that we haven't even met yet, so that needs to be sort of fixed. But yeah, I like the idea of just changing the tack on this game a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Mari's not happy, but you know what? I don't think he's ever happy. He's always shouting and you know, pulling faces. City centre, yes, that's great. Double people towards engineers, that's equally as great. We'd quite like that one. That's probably not going to go through, but double towards scientists. So can we get the city centre? That's good. So ballistics is done, but I'm not going to use it anymore. I should probably get shipbuilding. I can fire cannons, but I have no idea what those horribly weird floaty things are on the ocean. Like, ugh, who would want that? Oh yeah, of course, Auckland. Auckland is here and it's doing wonders for my actual sea towns. This is great. Oh yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. Rome is still, and you know, I really wanted to be building settlers for me. 4-turn settlers is pretty cool. So actually, we're just going to get the barracks in. I'm going to use my gold to just purchase in some stuff into my capital. I think it deserves it. Let's just get some settlers spawning now. Yeah, nationalism. If we're not going to war, nationalism's great, but civil engineering's better because then I can actually put farms on hills, which is going to make a difference. Right. Okay. Loyalty pressure's terrible on this city. Why? Well, it's I've got grievances and I've got pressure as well. Neither of those things are very good. So let's just get some luxuries in quickly. As you can see, there's quite a few for me to trade with, which is wonderful stuff. Will help a little bit. No, it won't. Okay, so we need to get the population of these cities around here up a little bit, which should be possible because we've got lots of like wheat and stuff we can farm just to give myself a little bit of a boost. We've got deer we can remove. Actually, deer is production, isn't it? So actually, sending religion to this area is probably the best thing I could do because I believe there's a couple of holy sites around. Yeah, like there's there and there. So, okay, sending religion around. Okay, spy's not actually going to be able to do much there. So, I'm going to send it to the only place I could send a spy, which is Coupe's capital. Hang on, go for it. Come on, we can steal some stuff from here. Oh, Byzantium. Oh no! Oh, there was another Rome in this game the whole time, and they're the other side of the Africa. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will have to go to war, but against Byzantium, which is just the totally fair thing. Or maybe for once we can put aside our petty differences and we can become one unified, beautiful, you know, special Rome buddies. No, and they can give me the Epic of Arthur for the trouble. You see? Look, this is what we should do. Friendship, come on, friends. Okay, they recognise all the grievances against me. Ugh. We won't go into that one. Oh, I've got debating apostles. This is nice. And let's get this one. I'm just producing some apostles in my lands, and we'll do a guru as well, just to make sure these guys are really debating hard. You know, mass debating from an important thing. Just because I feel this would be a really good thing to get rid of their religion with. I want Judaism everywhere. Judaism is a fantastic religion for me. I love it. It's starting to convert to all my new cities. Holy sites are great and all. One attack, and oh, I didn't bring the guru in. I'm an idiot. Hang on, where's the guru gone? Here it is. And kerplunk like that. Bam. Perfect. Okay, this is good. We'll start to drive them out. No to tornadoes. I disapprove of them. I disapprove of them fully. Can we just do a blanket ban on tornadoes? Oh, hello. Okay, I was gonna settle here, but I'm gonna have to settle here now because I don't want my guy to die. And I think it's a pretty good settlement, really. But you know, sending more envoys. What are we going to do here? I've got 2 of the bastards. University buildings getting a bit more science from these 2. Yeah, that sounds fun. Kaplonk, 173 science. I think we're now the science leaders in terms of what we're bringing in, but we just need to make sure that that's, you know, going outwards in the same way. Which, when you think about it, as a sentence, makes no sense. Like, what am I talking about? I don't even know. Okay, so what do we got? 37% chance of stealing stuff. That doesn't feel very good, so let's gain sources first. I think I'm going to have to do this the boring way. Okay, public works can now go and settlers were still being built. Republican legacy still giving me a load of stuff. Thistlebanking's still fantastic. Craftsman is wonderful as well. You know what? This is great. I'm going to put conscription on just to save me a little bit more gold. And for now, that's fine. Until we get some better governments, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Oh, hello. Okay, right. Mendeleev, chemistry and 1 random tech. He's wonderful. Culture bomb when completing an industrial zone. He's dreadful, but I'll take him. And grants 3 envoys at the city-state is actually pretty useful. If I can figure out which city-state. Actually, this is probably the time to get Anshan on side. Yeah, it is. Okay, forward we go. You know, the Colosseum could still be built in this city, actually. That's the crazy thing. I think I'm going to have to give it a go. Yeah, so I can try and get some amenities in. We'll put the entertainment complex here and I'll stick the Colosseum there. So economics and chemistry both boosted. That's pretty good, actually. Ravenna, I'm just hoping I can finish this harbour quickly. Is the mausoleum still an option? It is. That's good. I feel like that should be an option still. Cool. There's the mausoleum. Awesome stuff. Now this guy has been waiting for a long time to use his charge. 1 turn. 1 turn! There it is, the mausoleum. For those that don't know, this is the one that gives amazing yields on the oceans, but also gives your great engineers an extra charge, so when they're making 1 sandwich, they make a 2nd. That's the best analogy I could come up with, but effectively it means 1 extra wonder when I'm building this sort of stuff, so that's awesome. I think actually, I mean, to put this in context, like, the Great Lighthouse, for instance, needs to be next to a lighthouse, that's pretty good. The Colossus must be adjacent. Must be on the coast. I mean, all of these will be really good wonder spaces for this city, actually. So, I mean, this is pretty damn good. I like it. This couldn't have gone better, really, in Ravenna. This religious combat's actually quite difficult, but I'm having to maneuver my gurus into very careful ways. But look, I'm starting to get rid of these things. This apostle is technically a friendly apostle, so we'll be careful about that one. Triple spread in cities of other civilizations. That's not really the one I wanted. I should have clicked on something different. Maybe this apostle will convert my city for me. 3 envoys at a city-state. Boom! That means I just need 1 more envoy and I'll take over Anshan. So the arena goes down and now the Colosseum, as expected. So I'm just going to flick that tile around quickly. Actually saying that, the Colosseum, how many tiles of range does it give? Within 6 tiles. So if I use my handy thing, you always have to use this app to do 1 more tile than you want to. But if I do that, you'll see that actually it gets in range of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities. So that is actually a really good placement. I'll take it. Perfect. So that's 5 cities, and that'll give me 2 culture, loyalty, paternal amenities to each city centre within. So that's 10. 10 culture, 10 amenities. That's really good. I like that. So the Colossus is a good one. It's a free trade route. So I'll do that. I think next to it I'll have the Great Lighthouse as well. That'll be really cool. Actually, this is a really good apostle for cleansing. Boom! Yay! There you go. Look, just the introduction of Feed the World is going to be so good for my cities, just to help to spread the good news. Actually, I might even end up finishing the Great Lighthouse before the Colossus. Yeah, look at that. That rush actually finishes it. So this is really cool. Extra sight and extra vision to all of my naval units. I have no naval units, but that is an admission. But, you know, when you think about it, do you really need something to appreciate how good it is? You know, I could have a boat and it could be brilliant. So What? Oh yeah, I've just noticed these little tiny statues of mermaids on the edge of it. That's so cool. Actually, I probably could chop. I could chop this one. Done. Bam. There we go. Yeah, Colossus is done too. That's 2 wonders in the same city in the same turn. I quite like that. The poetry to that, you know, symbolism. I mean, I do like the fact they had to take apart the Colossus, which was standing almost completely next to the Great Lighthouse before that, but, you know, that's fine. I'm also starting, instead of all the trade routes going to Rome, I've actually converted it to... Hang on. There you go. It's a bit better. This is Konya now. This is now Rome. I've decided that this is now Rome. oh, hang on. Much better, much better. I mean, I know that's technically over here, but we don't talk about that. Look, we've unified the two. It's Constantinople and Rome. One's on the east and one's on the west, and I've flipped them, but never mind. I think I'm just literally fueling the world with, like, strategic resources. Like, I am sort of the war broker in this game. I had my little fair share of war. I forged out an empire the size of, like, a planet, and now I'm just sort of relaxing in the profits. It's probably not the sort of thing that should be approved of, but we like it. I'm gonna go settle down here. Actually, I want some more seaside towns so I can have a look at the fake Italy. Oh yes, look at all these trade routes. Beautiful trade routes. I mean, Jerusalem would be a good route. I appreciate it, but it's not my ally, so I refuse. I refuse to get excited with Bisselbanken. Okay, so my spy's a little better now. I have no tech boost to steal, unfortunately, but I can neutralize a governor, which would be brilliant, seeing as that always happens to me. The absolute poetry of this is not lost on me at all. Oh my goodness, imagine if they got Auckland. That would be amazing. Oh, Hippolytus is gone. Oh no. Oh, steam power. That's actually genuinely really good. I do like steam power for no reason whatsoever. So I can pick up Preslev and Anshan in one pop. There we go. These guys are my suzerains. Well, hey, and they're actually giving a bit of science to my great works of writing, which, as you can see, I have not many of at all. Oh, for goodness sake, all my flippin' alliances have expired in one turn. Oh, I hate when that happens. Right, hang on. There's a cultural alliance over here. Actually, you guys have got a lot of great works, my friends. Go for a military alliance because we've been to war and it was great. Economic for Canada because Canada's great as well. Religious for Arabia because it seems apt. Okay, so great works now give science, which is genuinely really cool. So we do want to kind of pick up a little bit of these. Like, how much are they going for? Cheap. I'm going to spend like 1,200. What can I get for that? Romeo and Juliet in the mountains on a summer day. The art of war. No, not under any circumstance. Oh dear, I don't think I've got enough space for them. Have I really not got enough room for these things? I really don't. Ugh. That's atrocious. Right, I need to build more things with slots in. Which, when you think about it, is a really weird thing to say, but is a thing. Right, factories, I'm now building these as well. Just unlocked them. That's pretty cool. Still well and truly the only person getting merchants, and George R.R. Martin is being put in as well, which gives my workshops culture. Has anyone else got a merchant? Nope. What about an engineer? Nope. Brilliant. See, look, we've played some of the game really well. It's felt like a really strange game, this one, but I feel like we have done well. Actually, I can use some faith to purchase in a couple things that might be helpful. Like, a great general's all very well and good, but I kind of feel chill about that at the moment. So why don't we instead go for... We'll get Mr. Jacob. He might give me some more envoys, which is quite helpful. So we'll do that. And then my own trade routes to my own cities. That's pretty cool, actually. We'll get him as well, using some faith in a helpful way. Oh, no, Dimedici. He's actually genuinely really good. We'll see if we can pick him up instead of Mongolia. Oh, how much coal did I get? Right, some right by my fake capital. There's some under that tile. Good. There's some under there. Okay, wonderful. We've got loads already. There's some under there. And under that lumber mill. And up there. Okay, wonderful. We've got tons of the stuff. Okay, we'll be burning the world before we know it. Oh, I just saw my scout briefly be nuked by a trebuchet. How do you walk into that situation? Like, a trebuchet is stood there, a huge wooden construct on a hill, and your little dog and you walk up to it and you're like, oh, hey, how are you doing? And then they like turn slowly to face you. Oh, that's really, really kind. And the thing gets winched down slowly and you're like, oh, what are you doing there? What's going on? And then like a big stone is put in a bucket and then Like, why would you be in that situation? Oh, there's a sketch in that, I think. Right, Mr. Jakob Fugger. Wonderful. Some more envoys. That's kind of exactly what I needed, actually. Jerusalem, that was one of the ones that keeps popping up. My cities with holy sites exert more pressure. Actually, that helps me to keep my religion going, so that's awesome. And then this guy gives me a bit more gold for my internal routes. I don't really have many of those anymore, but Jerusalem, if I just pick him up, bam, that actually gave me 20 faith per turn just by being suzerain with them, so that's great. Oh, look, apostles. Oh, apostle friends. Yay! Okay, right, hang on. We'll just nuke our apostle friends quickly, and then bam. Lovely. We'll never speak of this again. Oh, I've got more. I've got another amphitheatre. Right, that's shocked me out of my delay. Okay, hang on. We'll go. Right, what can you do? The Art of War and Hamlet. Oh, what a delightful set of things on the menu. I will take those. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Another. Getting 10 science per turn from these now. That's beautiful. Okay, this apostle is a little tougher, but as I say, I've got the old Duke Nukem over here. Bam, 81 damage in one strike, and then the other one just kills him entirely. I think, yeah, that's pretty good. I might just be giving relics to Gaul, which I guess is, like, if they're thinking that far ahead, then fair play to them, but yeah, we'll see. I love these deals. Trade the Epic of Hercules for the Epic of Beowulf. You know what? Go for it. Sure, Canada. I would love to do that. What a deal. What a wonderful deal. And, you know, this may be not Rome, but this clearly is Rome.
The Colosseum stands, Rome shall
is it allowable
when
for me to change the name of the city to make sure that I'm building Colosseum in Rome? I don't know. I think that that's totally legit. I'm just repurposing the cities I have to do what I want to do with them. Ah, what a great city. You know, actually, that's a lovely wonder. I really do love that wonder. It's great. And actually, hopefully this city... Oh, it's on a whole whopping +2 amenities now. Oh, great. Lovely. Oh, my goodness. Our cities are so unhappy. Oh, to be fair, it's one of those things that happens because of the huge population. But it's a good thing I went for the Pantheon I did. Because this city's already got 6, but it's got 2 from districts, you see. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Dedication. In a golden age again, which is pretty decent. Reform coinage? Should we do that? No pillaging? Extra gold? I think that's good, because I don't think actually the continent is really favourable to me. Europe is kind of the only place I'm settling, really, unless I settle down here. I'm not really doing enough of it to justify hic sunk draconis, so we'll go reform the coinage. And hopefully that will give me... Oh yeah, that gave me like 70 gold, so that's pretty cool. I'm just going to pick up Leonardo da Vinci before someone else does. Oh yeah, look at that. Lovelace has just come down. So that was good. So what happened there is that Da Vinci was a hero of the Renaissance era. We've just gone into the Industrial era now. So because Lovelace is there, she's now appropriate for the age. She's skipped up a rank in terms of how difficult she is to get. So De Medici's still really easy, but I should be able to afford him faith-wise next time round, so that's good. I love how cultural that Genghis is going in this game. Like, I appreciate that. That's really good from him. He's trying to turn a leaf, you know, like to play in a way that's not his usual self, and I get that and I appreciate that. I'm still flogging anything I can. Like I'm the equivalent of that guy down the sort of like the car park at 5 a.m. in the morning with a car boot full of stuff. That's like, hey, do you want some of this? Where did you get that unique piece of Chinese porcelain? It's like, well, fell off a van. And you're like, oh yeah, did it now. Workshops provide +3 culture and a modern era tech boost, which is steel. Ooh. Steam power. Okay, actually, this is a really good opportunity for me to get some railroads down. I've got no stress on this game. I've gone to total chill mode, and because of that, I've got no excuses, really. Let's just go to chemistry, which I think is all boosted apart from build 2 neighborhoods, which I'm only just researching now. But I've got no excuses, really, so I should do this. Combustion boosted. Let's build some railways. I'm just building some factories and things first, I believe. So we'll just get those done quickly. Yeah, military engineers. It's that time. Oh, the power plant. Oh, look at that. That's 12 production in the city. Lovely. Yeah, we're going to start roasting the world. This is going to be a deeply unpopular thing to do. ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. We can ignore the cries of the screaming children that live in the floodplains and by the seas. It's okay. They never had a future. Moderate flood. Not a great flood, just a moderate one. Oh, let's put some decent yields on the city, but did anyone perish? No population lost. Hooray, it's a miracle. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, The Broccoli, Midnight Oil, and Truffadaskby for all of your support on Patreon. Thank you everybody for all of your support generally. It is brilliant. See you in my next video.